going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought. We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
That a number of the things that we did in the physical world are now being done in the virtual world, and many people refer to that as the metaverse. And so as companies think about what their brand is going to be in this virtual world and the metaverse, as they think about how they want to create content, we've actually published a playbook so that they can be metaverse ready. And the idea is, how do we allow them to create the engaging experience that they want? Because increasingly, the things that we did in the physical world are being done virtually. And the excitement associated with that is quite tremendous. We also announced a new product line, Adobe Substance, with 3D modeling to help people get prepared for this.
Finally, some substance in the metaverse.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. Please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world works.
Much love
To those who purchased the Three Kids books, it's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. And remember, the New World Order cryptos are in my Patreon. Plus, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. And that is so important because as we can see right now, we have the first quarter main event. And we know they're going to ride this towards the end of the year. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And Jerome is in the house. And we see stocks, cryptos, moving up for no reason, but we know why. Jerome is in the house. The Fed is going to speak today. And we know what normally happens after he speaks. The market moves down. That's right, guys. It is all planned out. And you guys know what? I give you the truth, nothing but the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but what does it do? It sets you free. And last night we saw Bitcoin pump out of nowhere and then dump. There's a lot of people that got liquidated off that. We know it's all planned out. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates. We have volume. We have Tether. We have USDC. And then plus we have the Fed. The Fed comes up with their decision to raise rates, which we know they're going to raise rates. But we want to know how they're going to roll off this balance sheet. And they're going to keep raising rates. They're not going to stop. The reason how we know that is we see what Bank of Canada did. We see what the Bank of England has done. The central banks are moving lockstep to destroy this global economy so they can bring in the fourth industrial revolution. The only central banks that are moving slowly is the ECB and the Bank of Japan. But we know why they're moving slow, because they have a whole lot of our debt. Remember, guys, ECB and the Bank of Japan were in negative interest rates for so long. It is absolutely ridiculous. Now, guys, we also have Grayscale. Do not forget to pay attention to the actual Grayscale whale. They bought a slight bit, But also, guys, make sure we're paying attention to that Bitcoin spot ETF. And don't forget, Grayscale has been moving lockstep with the actual Fed. Now, guys, let's get over into a little crypto news. We have Graph rallies a little as they migrate to the Graph's decentralized mainnet. Now, we have Coinbase outlines the path ahead of its planned derivatives offering. The acquisition of FairX, a CFTC-regulated derivatives exchange. So, guys, not only are these cryptos exchanges just like the stock market, but then also they're banks. And once everything becomes seamless, they're going to be a one-stop shop. And, of course, guys, that's when we're going to see the major adoption. Now, we have HSBC enters the metaverse through partnership with Sandbox. And guys, we know these big corporations, big banks are going to hide behind these private companies. Remember, big tech gave us the blueprint. Now we have AODA-X Foundation launches a $100 million sustainable ecosystem. And guys, we're seeing trillions of dollars being thrown at this digital economy. Now we have FTX partners with AZA Finance, an African fintech company. And it's like every week we're hearing FTX partner with somebody, getting a license somewhere. We definitely see the New World Order behind this company because they are definitely pushing adoption. And lastly, guys, we have Mark Zuckerberg says Instagram will be adding NFTs soon. And you would think they'll be one of the first ones to do the NFTs because they're the ones who came out with the metaverse. But we know the metaverse is all marketing, but the virtual world is definitely real. They are taking everything from the real world and turning it virtual. You becoming an avatar. NFTs are nothing but tokenized goods. We have kids playing these games buying tokenized goods. Fake clothes, fake shoes. Not the real ones, fake. So you're taking hard-earned money to buy something that's not real. It's unbelievable, especially in the times that we're in right now. But remember, the crypto teacher wrote about it a long time ago because he knew when it came to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, BitChute, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel. Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home with their own stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam Save the Village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam Save New York. From COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.